Good morning everyone, Prince here from Aussizz Group. I'm a registered migration agent at Brisbane branch. We are doing this video today in regards to the employer sponsored visa. So if you have minimum 2 years to 3 years of full-time work experience in your nominated occupation, you may be eligible to apply for employer sponsored visa. Please note that any of the employer sponsored visa category needs an employer to sponsor you, and we will be discussing about the eligibility to apply for one of these categories. So there are 3 categories under this visa scheme. First is TSS visa, which is temporary skills shortage visa, 482 visa, and the second category is employer nomination scheme, which is 186 visa, and the third category is employer sponsored regional visa, which is 494 visa. So we're going to discuss about all these 3 visa categories one by one. So let's start off with the temporary skills shortage visa first. So if you have minimum 2 years of full-time experience, you can apply for this category, which leads to permanent residency after 3 years if you work with the same employer. Depending on the occupation, if it's under long-term or short-term, you still have an option to apply for permanent residency if your occupation is under long-term. However, if your occupation falls under short-term, you can look for the options available under general skilled migration category that leads to permanent residency. So the next category is employer nomination scheme visa, which is 186 visa. For this visa category, you need to have minimum 3 years of full-time work experience, along with a valid skills assessment and a valid score of 6 in each module of English language test. If you meet all these criteria, you can apply for ENS direct entry, which is definitely a direct permanent residency application. Let's move on to the last and final category of employer sponsored visa, which is employer sponsored regional visa. This visa category is for those applicants who have an employer in regional area. This visa category allows you to have the visa for minimum 5 years, and you can apply for the permanent residency after 3 years working with the same employer. Now, the requirement to apply for this visa is to have minimum 3 years of full-time work experience along with a valid skills assessment plus competent English. If you meet all these 3 criteria, you can apply for employer-sponsored regional visa. Now, the best example I can give you for this visa category, for all those applicants who applied for retail manager, for example, and if you're working for the same employer for last 3 years, you may be eligible to apply for employer-sponsored regional visa. So the only thing you'll be missing would be to get the skill assessment. Get in touch with us. We may be able to assist you with this visa category as well, because this visa category is really important for those applicants whose occupation do not fall under long-term or short-term list. Yes, you heard it right. So if your occupation falls under ROL list, you may be eligible for employer-sponsored regional visa. So guys, I hope all these 3 visa categories I just explained may be helpful for you by somehow. Depending on who's watching this video, you may be eligible for temporary skills shortage visa, or you may be eligible for ENS 186 direct entry visa, or you may be eligible for employer sponsored regional visa 494. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope this information was helpful to you. If you have any questions or any queries in regards to employer sponsored visa, please get in touch with your nearest office of Aussizz Group, and we endeavor to assist you with your visa application. In the meantime, I wish you all the best for your future, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.